Hello everyone, I'm SIHYWTCAMD and here's a list of 10 underrated mods that you probably don't know about. Now the first 7 mods will be for Forge, while the last 3 will be for Fabric. And as usual, I'll be announcing my favorite mod at the end of the video, so make sure to stick around until the end. Alright, that's it, enjoy the video. So the first mod that we have is Village Artifacts. This mod adds in some artifacts that you can craft using emerald shards. Some of these artifacts include the Oblivion Stone, which lets you upgrade your Iron Golem, Ucher of Virtual, which increases your reputation with the villagers, Golem Steel Brazier, which lures villagers to you, and also the Amulet, which converts pillagers to town guards to fight against raids. There are a few more artifacts that I didn't mention so that you can try it out yourself, but overall it's quite a nice mod. The next mod that we have is Exotic Creatures. This mod adds in new biomes, namely the High Pastures, Dead Forest, and the Endongo Forest. All of the biomes have their own unique feel to them, and some even have custom sound effects. This mod also adds in tons of creatures, including bosses that have amazing textures and abilities. I've gotta say, it's been a while since I have seen such a detailed and complete mod from M Creator for a while. There are also some food, crops, tools, and decorative blocks added in this mod, so yeah, be sure to check it out. After that, we have Tiered. This is a relatively simple mod that adds tiers to the items that you obtain. There are different ranks of weapons and armor that will either positively or negatively affect your stats. This makes crafting a lot more dynamic, and it encourages the use of modded crafting automation as well. Another interesting thing is that it works with some modded items, and if it doesn't, you can simply modify it using data packs, as it is really customizable. The next mod that we have is Floo. Now this mod adds a new virus into the game called the Floo. If you go near entities with the Floo, you'll be infected as well. This effect lasts a long time, but you can wait it out to get immunity. Luckily, it doesn't cause much harm besides lowering your maximum health, but it can be quite annoying. The immunity potion can be bought from the clerics, but it doesn't last forever like the natural immunity. Now the Floo is highly infectious as it affects all living entities, so yeah, be careful. Coming up next is Project Rankine. Now this mod provides a lot of content, so I'll probably miss quite a few things, but I'll try to showcase all the things that I know. Firstly, for the world generation, there are these new fruit bushes and trees that spawns in your world. There are also new stone types added in the lower layer of your world. Different stones will be spread out in different layers. This mod also completely changes the base game mechanic. For example, vanilla tools are disabled, and you don't get cobblestones like how you usually do. All the tools in this mod have a different statistic that is affected by the type of alloy used to craft items. In the mod page, it states that you're supposed to experiment with different things to find the results, so I'll leave that part to you. One thing that is of utmost importance is using the hammer, as it is the only way to crush stones and ores so that you can get different items from it. You will walk in different speeds depending on the block you walk on. On top of that, this mod also adds in a few mobs, blocks, and machines into the game that is crucial for you to progress in. Overall, it's one of the most extensive mods out there, and I'm quite surprised that this only got 4,000 downloads, so be sure to check it out. The next mod that we have is Additional Ender Items. This mod adds a few things to the game that expands the end dimension in a different way. For example, the Ender Torch that can be placed from a faraway place by flying forward, the Ender Jukebox that plays music no matter how far away you are from it, and the Warp Portal that allows you to travel to the end and to the overworld simply by viewing it with the Ender Pearls or Eye of Enders. There's a new enchantment called Warp Resistance, which prevents all damage from Ender Pearl teleportation. A more deadly version of the Phantom can be found in the end that makes the end slightly more dangerous. For more information, you can check out the mods page, but overall it's quite a nifty mod. Alright, after that we have Medieval Craft. Now this mod adds a bunch of new structures that contains these medieval knights. These ranges from archers, knights, armored knights, and a lot more. The structures can be found anywhere in the world, and there are different factions of knights that will fight against each other. It's a rather simple mod, but it can be quite fun if you can make them fight each other. Also, you can use the weapons that the knight uses, so it's quite nice. Onto the Fabric mods, we have Fabric Musica. this mod adds a total of 79 new music discs into Minecraft, and all of them can be obtained through the new song mixer block. To use the mixer block, first you need to craft a sticky disc, which can be smelted into a blank disc. With that, you can put a color dye in and create any kind of music disc that you want. I haven't listened to all the discs yet, but from what I've heard, I can guarantee you that the music are not bad at all. Mojang doesn't add in too many music discs in Minecraft, so this is a really nice addition to vanilla without changing the game too much. Alright, the next mod that we have is... what? Which is short for "So I heard you were talking crap about Minecraft's combat." This mod aims to change the difficulty of the game by changing the mob AI. Firstly, skeletons, strays, and witches will flee from the player unless they are at a safe distance. Secondly, zombies, husk, and drowned will only take 1 damage no matter what you hit them with. You can start dealing damage to them once you set them on fire or you have the smite enchantment. Drowned zombies will spawn more often with tridents, and they will spawn much faster too. Enderman will give you the blindness effect when you look at it. Spiders will have a chance to spawn weaker spider, which is really hard to deal with. Piglins have a chance to be riding a hoglin and are hostile to players unless they are wearing the whole set of gold armor. There are a lot more minor changes that you can check out on the mods page, but I think the tweaks above are enough to make the game a lot more difficult. The last mod that we have is Sleep Punisher. This mod adds a random chance for you to experience something bad from sleeping. For example, you can wake up hungry, damaged, or being raided, or sleepwalked away from your house, or maybe even dying. I think it's a good idea to make sleeping through the night a little bit more risky, and the mod creator executed it quite nicely. Alright, that's it. Comment below to let me know which mod was your favorite. For me, it's the combat one. I really like mods that changes how the vanilla mobs act like. The way this mod changes how you play the game with such minor tweaks is simply genius. Another cool thing is that if you don't mind removing the weaker spiders, then you don't have to have it on the client. So yeah, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more about Minecraft mods, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.